I'm telling you.
What is Coca-Cola date?
Listen, y'all ain't getting asked out on dates because you require too much. On the front,
no, y'all are assuming because you wanna pump front and compete with other men. That's what y'all are assuming.
Y'all double speak.
No.
Because on one hand, you want to say you want something, and on the other hand, you don't want it. You want to be taken seriously. So if he takes you on a serious date without all the hoopla, then you say he's broke because it's not an expensive date where you can't really get to know each other.
That's an assumption as well. That's not true. There's no foundation for that conclusion for all women out here. It's just not. It's excuses.
Trigger, 6 months ago, y'all came out with a list of
not y'all, one woman.
No, and
one woman. And some girls like, okay, that'd be nice. But y'all not finna sit here and say that one woman represents the majority of black women. That's excuses. That's more excuses to not be intentional and caring about women, getting to know them, and actually dating them intentionally. It's excuses because you don't know how to do it. And you're sad.
Trigger. Let's just be honest, okay? She's pretty. Our DMs as women, as a pretty chick, is flooded. Men asking us out. She's just not getting asked out by the men that she wants.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. And the men that she wants don't want her.
Yep.
So that's not true. I think it's just because these men are scared and they are not trying to date because they think she wants the big.
Trigger, did the guy ask you? Didn't you just go on a date?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm saying, I'm trying to tell you how long it took me to get to this one decent person who took me out.
Okay, but it's not taking her that. It's not going to take her. It's not going to take her that long. She has bikini pictures. I'm sure somebody.
But what? And that's another thing. Why is it so wrong to post yourself in a bikini?
No, it's not. No,
normal beach wear.
It's not. Hold on, Trigger. It's not wrong to post yourself.
Ain't no way in the world.
It's the fact that she has a bikini picture and I can see her vagina.
Somebody actually took you out on the date, like they paid and shit.
Yeah, she muted, thank God, but you got to unmute her so she can.
There's one thing that's not.
Oh, Michael.
I'm not even sure that I wouldn't even accept that.
What?
So our first date, we went to the opera. He paid for opera seat. It was $400.
Wait.
Next date, we went to a restaurant, and this date we kind of just.
Why do you know how much it was? That's weird.
Because this is the thing. So he took me to the opera because I asked him I wanted to go to the specific opera, and he had never been to the opera before. So he paid for it. It was like $400. So I didn't know that yet, right? And no, I did know that because when I was showing him the show, I was like, hey, when I first sent it to him, it was only like $89 per ticket, but then we waited a long time. I was like, oh, I was telling him, hey, the tickets are like $185 now. Don't worry about it. But then when I said that, he was like, no, I got them. We can go.
You had never met before?
So I knew. And we had never met before. This was our first date.
I thought you said y'all first date don't be expensive.
It usually doesn't. It doesn't have to be, but some men like if they
y'all don't touch the meal. Y'all don't touch the meal or drink. Nothing.
No way.
400 off top. Please.
No way in hell. No way.
Jimmy me, please. 400, and I ain't got a meal or a drink.
My first date was $20.
Like it's a meet and greet. I want something low. But Trigger, how are you saying men aren't taking women on dates, and you just went on a first date worth $400?
Because he's a different type of guy. But I'm talking about in general. In general, it is hard to find men and good black men who really want to date because they're so like just convinced that all women want is money, and so they're like, well, let me just focus on my career. I'm not really trying to date, trying to look for anything. And they literally have to like trip and fall over into pussy to actually start dating someone. Like it's crazy. Like I'm just saying in general.
If all of the
you can't look at specific situations when you're talking about generally. I'm sorry.
If all of the women are doing the same thing, then why would the men do anything differently? All the women mostly are okay with just giving it up. So what do they need to do differently? If everybody's giving it up because of I'm free, I'm sexually liberated, I'm a feminist, yada yada yada, what are they working for?
I don't know what you heard about me, but that shit can't get a dollar out of me.
I want to hear Janet's perspective.
No Cadillac, no furs, you can't see. But
my perspective on, I mean, I don't think I have the ability to speak on it because I don't know. I don't know their situation.
So on your side of the game, is it like are y'all still getting asked for dates or Netflix and chill? What y'all doing over there?
Well, you know what I'll say? It truly does have something to do with how you present yourself on social media. So when I first was coming on the show, how many people would be in my DMs and said, I haven't seen a real Instagram that you just have your family and they're like, I haven't seen this ever. Like, I don't understand. So I think that it has to do with how you present yourself. How are you out in the street? If you're actually out there and they see that you are dateable. Okay. What'd you say, Anton?
You said what happened when you first came on the show? What happened again?
That people in my DMs and on Instagram saying, I haven't seen an actual Instagram, like just a basic family type. You don't post you don't post partial nudes. You're not out there like that. You can't tell if you're in a relationship or you're not. Like I'm not out there. And I think that's what they're used to, or they were at the time, because this has been, I don't know, like a year and a half.
Y'all coming up off the Anton Daniels show with y'all DMs popping like that right after y'all come on.
Oh yeah, you know your followers are thirsty.
Hey,
Gotta hit him with a follow. Hey, he be the first one, Anton.
Thank you, Anton. should we say thank you? Yeah, I think that it really depends on how you present yourself, and that's also how many. If you walk on the street, how many guys are trying to get at you and holler at you by the way that you're dressed, versus if you're just a normal everyday jeans and tennis shoes type girl, they're not coming at you like that. So you can play both sides, and I don't think it truly has anything to do with race necessarily. It's hard for me to say that. But I think it has to do with how they present themselves. And I think that a lot of girls in different races would say the same thing of, hey, yeah, when I'm out there and I'm thirsty, then I have men coming at me just wanting to Netflix and chill, versus when I'm out there and I'm actually intentionally dating to marry, then they're coming to be different.
It's very, very, very hard to find.
I call cap on that.
Hold on, Trigger. You're loud. It's very hard to find one sister with an Instagram page where she ain't turned to the side or to the back so we can see her damn ass. It's very hard to find an Instagram where there's no ass showing at all.
Why are y'all chasing chicks on Instagram?
No. Instagram is just Instagram is the new high school. That's where
what?
You don't know what you're trying to do.
I land the plane.
But why do I give a fuck about a dog?
Wait, hold on, Anton. Let me land it. They ready to call me too, Kelly. What I mean by it's the high school, it's the one place that everybody is at one time. We don't see that anymore at the high school. A lot of us don't go to college. So that's the high school. That's where everybody is at one time. That'll be Instagram.
Don't y'all know that y'all not having success dating through the DMs? Like, listen, your social media profile is supposed to be supplemental to what you are in real life. So it's a low barrier to entry, and it's a no pressure way to stay in touch with somebody that you're supposed to meet in real life. It's not supposed to be, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Listen, when y'all now these chicks, well, I know most of them, right? But a lot of women that y'all see that be online and stuff like that, and they real popular. They timid as fuck in real life. Like, seriously, when you meet them and you run into them, they not with the confidence. They don't have all of that. What they projecting themselves to be online is completely different than what they are in real life. That's number one. Number two, they don't look like they look online in real life at all. So, I see a lot of these women. I meet a lot of these women, that's TikTokers and all of this stuff. And I run into them in real life, because of events or whatever it is. And it's not that. You know what I'm saying?
He's taking shots at Mika right now.
No, that Mika look just like Mika look better in real life. I think Mika look better in real life than she look online. Mika look better in real life.
I love you and Quentin, boy. Y'all. Oh.